It has been claimed that the golden ratio of the earth is in Mecca, an alleged miracle. I had a closer look at this. What is the golden ratio? The golden ratio is a simple mathematical relationship. Take a line and divide it in two sections in such a manner that the ratio of the whole line to the long part is equal to the ratio of the long part to the short one. Now we bring life to the equation and use numbers. The whole line has a length of 10. Divided in two parts, for instance 7 and 3, the ratio of 10 to 7 is not equal to the ratio of 7 to 3. You can try it with many other numbers and you will see it won't work easily. The condition can only be accomplished if the result of the equation is the golden ratio number 1.6180. The golden ratio is also known with different names. Let us analyze the statement and find the golden ratio on our planet. We start with the latitudes. These are the parallel lines northern and southern the equator. The most accurate way to locate a place on Earth is via coordinates. From north to south or vice versa are 180 degrees. This is the length. We will calculate the section or the length A. If we start from the South Pole, we get the latitude 21.2484. From the South Pole to the equator are 90 degrees. We have to go 111.2484 degrees to north. Here is an exact information about the calculation. The latitude 21.2484 spans around the whole Earth and does miss Mecca by approximately 20 kilometers. This shows the golden ratio of the Northern Hemisphere. All these countries and others are crossed by the golden ratio latitude Northern Hemisphere we just calculated. The length is around 36,000 kilometers. This latitude is not determined as the solstice. What prevents us to start from the North Pole? Here we are with the same calculation we get the golden ratio of the Southern Hemisphere. This latitude crosses as well plenty of countries. It has also a length of approximately 36,000 kilometers. Now we calculate from east to west and vice versa. By where to start? Greenwich or on a former prime meridian like Paris? The prime meridian was chosen arbitrarily. Nevertheless, we will take Greenwich. To calculate this, we use the longitudes. These are the meridians that span the Earth from the North to the South Pole. Greenwich is the prime meridian with 0, and the anti-meridian is the one on the back side with 180 degrees. The Earth has 360 degrees longitude, 180 east and 180 degrees west from Greenwich. We do the same calculation as with the latitudes and we got 222.4969. Starting from the anti-meridian that corresponds to 42.4969 east. we have 3 degrees difference between the golden ratio and Mecca. Translated in kilometers is 277 kilometers. Let's go west, and here we are again with a new longitude golden ratio. We have 2 longitudes and 2 latitudes golden ratio and 4 so-called phi matrix points. While calculating this, I came across an interesting point. Rio de Janeiro, with its Jesus statue, is closer to the golden ratio than Mecca, but none of them is on the point of intersection. Isn't it much more logical to start calculating from 0, which is Greenwich, to the west, if we go to west, we find a new golden ratio longitude and 2 new intersections. To the east and see another golden ratio longitude and 2 more intersections, or phi matrix. An arbitrary prime meridian gives us already 8 golden ratio intersections and 4 longitudes, and of course the 2 latitudes that are not depending on Greenwich. The video also claims that Mecca is in the golden ratio of the diagonal of what? But gives no further data, because there is no data. Or did they start from the South Pole? This won't match. If the Earth would have a different form, we can argue again, but not as long as it is a ball. Many people insist in saying that the golden ratio is an eye-pleasing in art, architecture, and so on. Others maintain the contrary and argue that there is not even a slight of evidence that the golden ratio has any influence in the aesthetic of beauty. But let us assume it does. In human body, flowers, design, architecture, arts, and painting, and so on. If we look at the most countries that are located on the golden ratio latitudes, we really wonder which profits do they have of being in the divine section of Earth.